I'm wondering if anybody's interested in talking about my amp corners. So I cannot decide what I want to do. It's not working for me anymore. I got too much stuff. I want more stuff and I just don't know. So here's what. This thing is about to get gone in lieu of another unit that I have coming that is, it's like a square and has a tube, and I can actually pinpoint it to where I need it to be. The other thing that I'm going to incorporate is I got some new soldering irons. Well, not new, I've had some spare ones sitting around, but I'm actually going to use them now. So I like having a small, like having different tips for different things, and you always got to have Big Bertha to do the chassis heat sink sometimes, and I'm tired of like unraveling them or maybe not using them because they're not easily accessible. There's some stuff that just needs to get gone, and I just left my bench a mess because I wanted to show you what it really looks like. So I don't even know what the hell this shit's doing over here. So that's got to get gone. All this stuff's gotta kind of get gone. I have to organize it, maybe slide it under the bench or create a drawer. I'm not sure. And then I like the soldering irons over on this side because that's where I reach for it. So when I'm working at the bench, I'm working like this, and I got the soldering iron on my right hand, and my solder is over here on my left hand that's underneath the bench. So, and then the solder fume extractor will be here, so I'll be able to move it towards wherever I need it, and then my soldering irons will be where I really need to be. But here's the thing, I need what do I need? I need electric is what I need. I need another power strip on the back, and I only have this stuff in one outlet, so I need another outlet. So I'm gonna have to run some more electric. I need to run an outlet up here and an outlet underneath, and then I can attach all of these solder irons to that outlet. I want to be able to turn them on with one switch. I'm not finished, but I organized a little bit. I got rid of the big shelf. I like to have access to all of these cords, just one at a time, because if they're in a box, I mean, you can imagine that would be a freaking mess. So cords got to stay on the wall like that, nice and organized, and it's better than being up here where it's real tight. So I just got just a little shelf for me to set things. I got my 3 soldering pencils here, and I'm gonna hook up a power strip, and I'm temporarily just gonna attach it to that power strip, and that will allow me to turn on and off just these and have this one always hooked up, or this one always on. That way I can not burn the tips on these, because they won't just like be burning all the time. Still got to organize a couple of these things over here. Waiting for my fume extractor, that'll be here this Sunday. One thing that's on the list is to upgrade my Variac. I want a Variac with a analog current meter and analog voltmeter, and something that fits in the space better than that hunk of junk. Also want to upgrade my ancient dummy load. Got these big old honking resistors, which are kind of cool and nostalgic, but it's time to upgrade them to something more, a little bit more modern, something a little bit more efficient. And I don't know, we'll see. Definitely gotta get some more electric. Got that big honking heat gun, but I want a bigger heat gun. I want a more specific heat gun for heating strength than that big thing. So that's also on the list. And another organizing project. Yay! All right, well, here we go. I got all this mess cleaned up. Some of my wire more organized. Got rid of all these loose papers and consolidated to this, which I think I got off of Amplified Parts or CD Distribution. I don't know. Amplified Parts, yeah. I think they have this. It's super handy, you know, just to double check you're not crazy. All the different pinouts of the most common tubes, a couple of the transistors and things like that. You know, very useful. There was a bunch of trash up here. Got rid of all that, reorganized my sockets, and I got all my soldering irons lined up, which I'm not a huge fan of all the wires hanging out, but at least I got my soldering irons ready to go at the flip of a switch. These two are not on all the time. They're connected to that power strip in the back, which is connected to that power strip. But if I want these on, I'll just flip it on. This soldering station's always on. My Variac back here, and then my dial is a little bit back there. I don't really love that situation, and that'll change. I'm thinking this whole section will change. I'm thinking I'm gonna get a new Variac and I'm gonna put it up against the wall, and that'll be better than whatever this situation is. And that's not the best Variac in the world, but it's got me through the last 10 years or so. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. There's definitely more things I want to do. I want to upgrade soldering stations. Oh, I got rid of this light that I had up here, which I do need an overhead light, but the one that I had sucks. So I returned that, and I'm going to get a new one. I like it. We'll see how it works over the next couple of weeks. And shop infrastructure is always a work in progress. So if you like it, hang around. If you have any questions, have any advice, shoot me a message. See ya.